Brandon, it's great to see you. I've been telling Chiz to get you back on for a while now.
Dude, thank you guys for having me again. It's always a pleasure.
Of course.
Yeah, man. So ever fall asleep in a hot tub and die?
You know, it hasn't happened yet.
No.
It's a way to go. I was just saying, like, Matthew Perry went out the way everyone should go out, doing the thing you love.
High as fuck.
You know, high as fuck, fall asleep in a tub, allegedly, probably, and you know, just drift away and then get just slow cooked till just the bones are falling out. You know, I bet he was just a goddamn mess when they found him.
How long was he in there before
percolating for?
Yeah,
they had him on low for. They had him set on low for 36 hours at least. All right, let me just tell you, you put a tough ass pot roast in on low for 4 hours. I mean, you can cut it with a spoon. Like Matthew Perry definitely fell apart in that hot tub, and
it was tender.
Yeah. That's why they're like, further testing is needed to determine the cause of death. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's like
you're gonna you're gonna do a toxology test on the water in the hot tub.
Yeah. See how much
he was full of chlorine.
Opiates. was that his drug of choice? Was it opiates and alcohol?
I think so.
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, those are risky business to mix.
Oh no, cocaine
much
back
less
in the day, I thought,
tub.
or some kind of an upper like that. Like back in the day, it was something like that because he was so skinny.
He did get thin. Yeah.
Yeah. He looked good in those seasons. Like he was, that was my favorite part when I saw Friends is like, I get this guy, like just wildly oscillating weights. Just,
like a real fucking person. Yeah. I liked it too.
That was the best thing. I feel like cocaine would be, if you're going to do drugs in a hot tub, probably the safest, right? Like you're not passing out in a hot tub if you're coked up.
Might have a heart attack though, you know, with the blood pressure
but
and the heat. And
the vasoconstrictor of the cocaine, the vasodilation of the hot water, perfect health.
The elevated heart rate from the cocaine and the 104 temperatures and
hot
the steam.
water gives you vasodilation?
Yeah.
Would it make my dick harder?
It could, right? Because that's what
harder than what?
Woody's buying a hot tub.
Hold on,
right
I'll be
now.
back in 35 minutes.
Harder than it would otherwise be in sitting in room temperature.
You just wrap it in a wet towel, Woody. You don't need to get a whole hot tub.
No, that makes it soft.
Like an old flu remedy. Put a wet sock on your cock and sit under a fan until the sniffles go away.
I got trench cock.
To be fair, I don't think him sitting in that hot tub would be that much worse as far as finding a body goes than a lot of the shit cops already find. Like just the people soup of once you just have been dead for like 3 days and you just melt into the fucking carpet.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
There's one of the videos that I saw. Kyle, I'm sure you've seen shit like this before because you're like kind of as fucked up as I am. Where like somebody had died on like a banister in their house, and they went in like it was like a week later, and it had just dripped down the stairs onto a couch, like just what used to be that person. You're like, God, who even fucking cleans that?
Oh, someone who's not making enough.
There was a great Reddit AMA maybe once with a guy who did crime scene cleanup, and he had those, or maybe it was just a question. It was like, hey, people who do crime scene cleanup, tell me your nightmares. And it's just one thing after another. And it's what you said. It's finding the soup of person. You would think a bathtub would make cleanup easy because at least it's contained in there.
Yeah, just drain it.
And then also when the pets eat the people, and apparently cats, like an hour, 3 hours tops after you're dead, the cat's going to start eating your lips off, your eyes out, stuff
you're
like that.
still on the phone asking for help.
Yeah.
The cat's just licking its lips in the corner.
Yeah. They're devilish animals. They don't care for us.
We get vultures in our yard. So like every once in a while, I'll just like be by the pool on the lounge chairs or something. And there's like 18 vultures on my roof. And I'm like, guys, I got like 20 years left. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, more than 20. You're gonna blast past 80.
Taylor, I mean, if it was 18 months, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, okay.
Right?
If it's natural causes, you're firing into the 90s, I would imagine. But given your risky behavior profile, if you die before then, it'll be catastrophic. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like it'll be
instantaneous. Yeah, I think, it's going to be a real crash.
Kyle will just come across it on Reddit.
I'll have to inform Jackie. I'll be the first to know.
Will be like, I know that guy.
Holy shit!
This guy on the podcast with that Russian felon in the retard.
Who uploaded this?
Savage Raleigh paramotor. Oh no,
dude! When that thing went down in Israel, I was like, "Ooh, Woody better stay clear of the skies for a bit."
No, paramotors here are just something that that wealthy guys do for fun. Like
Oh?
there's no bad blood, no bad reputation in America of paramotors.
That was my first thought. I'm not going to lie. I saw that. I was like, Woody's going to have an interesting take on this.
Yeah, I told the story before. I landed the police saying that people called 911 and said we were terrorists.
Mhm.
That was like, that had to be a prank though.
We
where they were
talked
just
a
trying to
little bit
fuck with
about-
you.
I think it was an idiot. No, I don't think
Oh.
so.
Of course it was. We talked a little bit about how difficult it'd be to shoot them out of the air at like, say, 45 miles per hour, 3,000 feet of altitude.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty hard to do.
You're leading them by a second if you're using like 5.56, 3,000 feet a second. Like, it's kind of difficult.
How many shots would it take? Because Kyle and Brandon, you're both very good with guns.
Well, he's getting gone fast, right? And you gotta know he's coming, so you're ready for him.
You see him. You see
I
him
haven't
all that.
ambling towards you in the sky.
I'm at 3,000 feet away. I don't think I hear you even shooting. Do I? I don't think I
No,
hear
Probably
any.
not over the motor.
Yeah, the motor's so loud, and I'm wearing probably double hearing protection, and I might have music going. So you
You'll
get
see
as many
tracers.
shots as you
You're
want.
doing fucking terrorism and you're just jamming to Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Um,
You just got highway to hell. Blast.
I would have to- I can't imagine like something. I don't know what 3,000 feet of altitude looks like, an object up there. So I'm just imagining 1,000 yards.
It's really
is-
hard to see.
I'm gonna have a hard. I don't think I'm hitting you, dude. I think I'm
Yeah.
scaring the shit out of you if you see my tracers, though. Like, but I don't.
You know what you
think
could
I'm
do? FPV drone. You could take me out with that. Probably. Pretty,
Oh, I
pretty
can tangle
easily.
you up, slow you down a little, get you spiraling.
Well,
now
I
get 12
assumed it was
gauge out.
explosive. I've watched too much Ukrainian footage.
Oh, well, no, I want you alive.
Well, if you hurt me at 3,000 feet, I don't think you can have that.
Yeah. And I don't
We'll
think
have
that
to
you
land right
actually
away,
want-
though. We're coming with the dogs.
You
We've been
wouldn't
planning
be-
this for a while.
You wouldn't want to blow Woody in his paramotor up if you were like, because if you were an insurgent,
Yeah.
you'd want to recover some of his useful paramotor parts. So you just want to tangle him up, have it fall, then do scrapping like in Rust, right?
There's no way there's no way I'm shooting someone out of the sky and thinking like this is a great mode of transportation for a man on the go, and then strapping it on and buzzing off.
That's also
Like,
like the
what
good luck
idiot.
charm of you're using a dead man's paramotor. Like, oh, this worked out great for the last guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or maybe it got all the bad luck out when you killed him, and now it's on the highway to heaven.
Yeah.
I don't know.